I may be crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna make it home in this. I'm in love. I think we're gonna stop right here. We may be calling someone yet. Am I gonna have to get a Ford tattoo up my arm? Okay, turn the heater on. I don't have one.
All right, guys, as you guys know, we've been giving the Willys away for a while now. Along with winning that competition, you had a choice. $20,000 or the Willys. Samuel from Pennsylvania, he won the Willys.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you. You guys are just awesome.
He weighed his options and he decided the $20,000 benefited him more.
It couldn't have came at a better time.
So that leaves me with the Willys. What do I do with it? We had a lot of you guys call us and send us emails and a bunch of stuff trying to buy it from me. And I've seriously thought about them, a bunch of them. But we had one really interesting email from Texas saying he wanted to trade. My interest was piqued, so I said, yeah, send us a picture of what you got. I really love the Willys. Had a lot of help putting it together, Chad's team. The thing turned out awesome, I love it. It does everything I want it to do. This email that I received wanting to trade me for this old Ford, do I love this old Ford more than I love the Willys that I created? I don't know yet. We're gonna go to Texas and find out though, because I think this is an opportunity that you gotta go investigate. So I'm gonna be picking up a straggler along the way to basically maybe comic relief, maybe some entertainment along the way, and mostly just have someone to shoot the breeze with while I'm driving. Hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get on the road.
All right, away I go. It'll be we before long, but right now it's just I. I'll go pick Merlin up and then we're out of here. Here we go, we're on the road.
Onto North Dodge Avenue.
All right, we are about to where we're gonna pick up Merlin here, and we'll get some gas and be back on the road. We made it. Let's see if we can find him. So I showed up, and this guy was where he said he was gonna be.
Imagine that.
Yep. So
what timing?
Yeah, pretty good timing.
Are you ready?
No.
Neither am I.
My butt already hurts, and I've only been in 3.5 hours now. So
I hope you slept at church.
I slept. We're good.
So I can take a nap.
You can take a nap, and we can
drive this first leg, and then we'll switch out.
Hold on. There's Michelle sent you stuff. I'm gonna get this out. This is yours. Right there. All right, we got it now. There's the note. I don't even know what the note is.
Better late than never. We know how much you love to pound Twinkies. I already know what it is. It's jerky and Twinkies.
Jerky's in there still.
From the Fab Rats. This has got to be like a lifetime supply of Twinkies. Look at that. Look at all those Twinkies.
That's a lot of Twinkies.
I even have enough to share with Michelle.
Michelle really regrets not being on this trip. Not really.
You know what? This will probably get us to Texas.
Won't get us home, but it'll get us there. Let's go. All right. Okay.
Oh, hey, what year's this say?
58.
58.
Or 9.
So,
I can't remember ever.
This has the same one-piece windshield as that Willys pickup your dad gave me.
This was the 2-wheel drive version, so they came with a 1.
Nice old rig. Well, it's quiet.
It's actually not bad. About 75, the wind comes through pretty bad.
Yeah, that's normal.
Before that, she's good.
Oh, you did foam this. The whole
It's foamed.
thing.
It's
nice. So what is this? 5.3,
4L8 or 4L60, 241, bulletproof stuff.
Well,
if it breaks, we can buy another one and swap it out on the way.
Dude, these door panels are original.
Yeah, oh yeah. All of them, through the whole thing.
It's got the push buttons and everything still on it.
Yeah.
It's a nice old rig.
We left her as original as could be, really.
So there's a guy standing on the curb with a Chihuahua.
Bruh.
I wish you could see him because his sign is for real. It says, "I just want a bottle." But he's honest. He just wants a bottle.
He's just thirsty.
I think it's booze.
Oh, that's what he's thinking.
It's booze.
I see.
He's being honest. He wants a bottle of booze.
Well, we're gonna get some gas and roll.
I'm taking over. Cousin Paul's got a dirty window on this Willys. I come over here and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get that window. Like, guys, it's frozen. Like look at that. Somebody grabbed it and ripped the handle off of this one. We'll just leave them windows till we get to maybe.
So I haven't even told everybody what we're going to drive home yet. Just that I'm trading it for my first Ford. Is it you think I'm smart getting a Ford?
So here's the deal, guys. Paul brought me along because I have this tattoo on my arm you can't see that says Ford because I'm the Ford Whisperer.
And I'm not.
But Paul is getting something really cool. And you're gonna have to let us know in the comments whether you think he made a good decision.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with it, and we might be crazy. We're gonna freeze to death for sure. All right, we're gonna go ahead and plug some GPS coordinates in, plug a phone into a charger.
Why do we need GPS coordinates? What's this, your
It's an earplug. Let me see that.
You wearing earplugs?
Well, I brought them in case you snore. I'm putting that back in my pocket. I just finished up a trip with Chad in this thing. I'm going prepared this time.
Yeah, but that's Chad. Chad snores.
He did that time. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to go. Hey, we're still GPS'd into the.
Yeah.
On
How many hours
Highway
does it say?
89. Then
13.
turn right.
Well, that's better than 16, but.
Dude, that my sleep. I already done 3.
So what time is it right now?
4? Oh, 3:30?
So my guess is we'll be there around 6 a.m.
Yeah. There's not much videoing that's going to happen, us getting there.
Well, once it gets dark, we're going to be pretty much out unless a wheel falls off or Paul falls asleep and runs off the road.
And you guys, you've seen me build this car. You've seen me wheel it. This thing's pretty solid. You don't want to watch video of this. You want to see the.
But on the way back, pay attention because we're going to show you some really cool stuff.
Yep. So here we go.
I want you guys to keep track of how many Twinkies we eat on this trip. Thanks, Michelle. Well, we're still trucking. Sun's going down, moon's coming up. It's getting cold. So I just looked up the weather and it says Gallup, New Mexico is going to be 5 degrees tonight. It's getting colder where we're going.
Oh, geez. I'm excited. Woo. It's, let me check. It's 8 o'clock. We're in Albuquerque,
No,
New
let's
Mexico.
get the facts right. It's cold. It's still like 33 or 32 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold. We're gonna eat us some tacos here, and then get back on the road and keep on driving. So, not much interesting. We're just putting on miles.
2 Twinkies down.
2.
5 minutes later.
We just had us a burrito. It was actually pretty good, but man, there is nothing in this town I need to come back for. They've got some drug problems in this town.
Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down. Take a sip.
That's what I'm saying. Not good. Getting out of here before we get stuff stolen from us. This escalated quickly.
I told Paul I wasn't doing it. Get the coat out, get the Carhartts.
Yep, I got my hoodie on and the insulated Carhartt. Merlin's got gloves.
I like my fingertips got cold there on that last one, so we got a crosswind, and I was like, you know, I've had about enough of this cold.
That's where I'm at. I'm gonna zip this coat up here. The heater works good when you're not moving. Like it keeps up good, but as soon as you start moving, all the air blows in the truck. It ain't enough.
Yeah.
So we got 100 more miles till we fuel again. So away we go. I don't know if it shows it, but it's snowing out there. Yep, that's snow. We're on tank number 3 for fuel so far on this trip.
Yes, sir.
We came through a snowstorm. We just cleaned the window off so we can see again. We're almost in Texas.
We're halfway there.
Yep, halfway. So it's not very encouraging because my butt's pretty sore already from riding, but we're halfway. So nothing else exciting happens. We'll just keep cruising. I had to turn the camera on because we got to get
It's
tally
Twinkie.
up.
It's Twinkie time. You want any?
No, I'm good.
I'm going for 2 then.
All right. So that's
4 down.
4 down.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. We got 5 hours, 49 minutes to our Airbnb. So away we go.
I feel like we've been driving all night.
I think we have been
Like 3 a.m.
something like that.
We're in somewhere, Texas,
It's cold.
getting some gas. Still 2 more hours from where we
Or sleep.
need to be, but not where we're going to be.
Yeah. I'm gonna check the radiator and see if the heater if it'll work better. Well, unfortunately, it's full.
Not that. Paul, he says his feet are cold. Gotta be in the 20s, mid-20s.
I fired the buddy heater up in here, warm this place up, see if we can get heated up a little bit. Merlin's having him a 3 o'clock a.m. chimichanga.
This is gonna get me on the road.
That's right.
That and this Pepsi.
Oh, I'm getting in here. It's hot.
Dude, look at that.
Oh yeah,
Like a
it's
sauna.
it's good. Oh, it's like ice fishing right here. Maybe better. Oh, it feels good in here. Oh yeah. It's 3 a.m. and I am going to break out some Motor Munch jerky and mow it down here. Yep. A little bit of peppercorn jerky going down. Well, I'll turn the heater off. That's gonna be our heat on the way home. That's all we got.
That'll work. That'll be better than burning the car. Oh, I gave away a clue. It's a car.
It is a car.
I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
it's
get out and wash those off again. Maybe I will.
that.
Oh,
Yep. Time for a Twinkie. Okay, maybe 2. Paul's laughing at me because I'm getting a Twinkie. What are you laughing at?
nothing. Not laughing at anything. All right, we can see out of the truck again. All right, away we go. Well, we've made it to where we're camping tonight, so that's good enough.
What time is it?
5 in the morning.
5 a.m. And we are in Texas within 2 hours of our destination. All right. I'm up and ready. Paul, he's still sleeping. I want to show you guys this house. This thing is a trip. It's got all these antique pictures. The entire walls are covered in books. And there's like a map of London and all these creepy old pictures. Kinda creepy. Yeah. I don't know what to make of it. I'm gonna wake Paul up and we're gonna get out of here.
Well, it's morning. I woke up finally. So Michelle's got us some odd places to stay over the years. This one, it may be the weirdest yet. It's just books. Like the walls are covered in books. Every room, different theme. So, kind of odd. The fireplace stacked clear full of books over there. It's just a little creepy, but nevertheless, I slept pretty good. On with the business at hand. We're gonna jump back in the old Willys, drive 2 more hours, and show you guys what we drove 16 and a half hours for. So here we go. Feels like we never left this thing.
Yep.
Hey, hello. All right, we're just idling on out of town here. And we'll just get it back on that road and do the speed limit again like we did all night.
Yeah. 85, 90.
When I looked down that one time, you were doing 97 miles an hour. That's what I called the fun.
Well-
but then you slowed down.
We were covering ground. It was the wee hours of the morning and we were the only ones on the road.
That's a true story.
I'm like, this thing is it's wanting to be there.
That's why you put LS in stuff.
Yeah. They just roll. They do good.
You can run it at 97 miles an hour for...
Well, when we came through the oil field, it smelled like crude oil. It was kind of burning some of that air.
It was
so
huffing that stuff.
It was happy.
Yep.
It does. I will say it does run good.
It's a pretty happy machine, really.
Well, Paul's finally stopping to feed us.
For the first real food, right?
It feels like it's been 2 days since we ate. We're going over here to the Smokestack Restaurant.
Let's park right here next to this here Jeep.
This Rubicon?
Yeah. Show him what a real Jeep looks like. Is it just me, or
It's
do you
11
feel like
o'clock.
you've been in this truck forever?
You know what? We got about an hour left. And we're over this truck.
Yeah, we're gonna be in a new ride, a Ford.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Am I gonna
Our-
have to get a Ford tattoo up my arm? Is that part of being a Ford owner?
You got to learn how to work on it first. You know that's a wrench. You got to know how. You got to know how to work on that Ford. So we're here at this smokestack restaurant. Look at this smokestack, guys.
Oh, that did not suck. If you guys are ever in Texas, I don't even know where we're at in
We're
Texas.
off of I-20.
Yeah, the smokestack restaurant, worth stopping and eating at.
Yeah,
I didn't get it all ate because I wasn't big enough, but
yeah, the portions are big, just FYI.
Yeah,
and
it's
boy,
cool.
it has scars. It is very cool inside. It's full of antiques.
clean, nice, good place to eat.
Anyway, we're on our way. We're 40 minutes away from our final destination with this rig. And I'm not even halfway through my Twinkies yet.
Oh, I think you're going to have time on the way back. We're about there.
We're approaching our destination. You excited?
I am a little
Do you have
excited.
anxiety?
No, there's no separation anxiety here. I think it's right there. Let's see if Jim's here.
Jim.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm way better now that we're here. Yeah, this
All
is
right.
Fab
this is
Rats
Merlin.
shirt and all.
Oh yeah, I know who you are.
yeah.
You're the jet boat builder.
Jim.
He is for sure.
Yeah, that wearing a shirt.
Look at that.
Love it.
Right.
Yep.
Hi, Brenda.
Hello.
Hi, Brenda.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
Way better now that we're done
Paul's-
driving.
Paul's better half cousin, Merlin.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Well, the old Willys did good.
Good.
No hiccups, no nothing. It just drove all night.
I felt like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'll tell you, I'm
He-
looking
well,
out.
That's two
He
of
does
us.
too.
So that's two of
Two
us.
kids at Christmas.
I mean, and it's not like I'm winning it. I'm giving my pride and joy
Oh, yeah.
forward, but I still just, I'm so excited.
Well, you better come check it
Let
out.
me get my
Get your
jacket.
coat. Come check it out. I'm excited.
That's awesome. He's so excited. That's pretty cool. Definitely worth that right there was worth the drive down here.
That was a long drive too.
Whew. This is her.
Yeah.
The thing drives down the road. Awesome.
Take him for a spin. Let him drive it.
Get back seat. This is the hood prop currently because I didn't have the original hood rods. They bolt in here and come up to these.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a deal that comes down.
Yeah, it's
side
a
by
little
forth.
slider.
Yeah, it's a slider on the hood rods. Didn't have those.
So I think I said this will be my fourth
Oh yeah.
Willys Wagon. I've had 3 others.
Oh, you're well vested then. You know
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah.
about them.
Well, in fact, when we get in the garage, I'll show you some parts. I saved choice parts from
yeah.
the old Willys because things are kind of hard to find.
Oh,
so I
yep.
figured one day when I have my forever Willys, I'll have my parts to put on it.
Cool.
So,
Well,
this
this
is
one's got all the good parts in
great.
it. It's got good brakes. I mean, it's got 1-ton suspension and running gear under it. It stops, it drives.
And it was funny because my forever Willys was going to have 1-ton running gear, and I spray foamed my shop, and I thought this would be perfect
Oh yeah.
for a Willys to insulate it and keep it quiet.
Yeah, look
and then
at
you
that.
spray foamed it, and I
Look
thought,
at the difference.
wow. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's night and day difference in them. So what's your plans with it? You gonna camp in it? You gonna take this out and put a seat in it? What's your?
Well, you know, I'd love to leave it like it is, and then get a little off-road trailer to pull behind it.
Okay.
It would be nice to have room for 4.
I'll show you. Might as well show you what you're getting here. It's set up for overlanding currently. So it's got all your
That is so
camping
great.
plunder in it. Air compressor, cots, tool bag, jack or lug wrench.
The beauty with this is I can drive it and enjoy it while I'm working on it.
100%.
Because tinkering, well, maybe I go beyond tinkering. Building stuff is what I like to do. Once it's finished, it's like, okay, now what do I do? Kind of with
Oh,
me
yeah.
and the Ford. I've
Yep.
owned it 20 years, but since it's just literally a barn find,
Yeah.
I hated to do anything more than
100%.
absolutely necessary.
Yep.
So in my mind, I mean, I've done all I'm going to do to the Ford.
Yep.
Now, whoever owns it, I'll watch your shows. We'll see what you do.
Well, let's jump in this thing. Go for a rip.
Let's go.
You're driving. It's yours.
All right. I'm so excited.
These are pretty cool old rigs. They really are.
Oh, and the turn signals work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
was watching
yep.
Chad.
Those are your. Yep. Everything works in it. The dome light. If you turn this, got dome light. She comes on. As far as ride, the thing rides awesome. Like smooth, cruises down the road. Some of your guys' roads are a little rough down this way.
Yeah, they are.
But
Well, that's why I asked about the weight on this thing, because we don't really have a lot of rocks here, right? But we have a lot of gumbo mud and sand, and
it'll do good in both of those. It has plenty of power. So this is your rear locker button. You push that and she locks the back up solid. The front's got a Detroit, so it locks itself when it's under power.
Oh, I'm gonna love this. This is gonna be so great.
Yeah, I'm glad that someone is getting it that's gonna use it and do something with it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use it. We'll be going to Big Bend pretty soon.
You gonna paint it?
I will do some body work. I'll probably paint it, but you know, I gotta leave it in the livery that it's got right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I be waving like, hey, yeah, it's Fab Rats.
I think it'll look good painted up and the way it needs to be. It'll be cool, all done.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
You now know everything I know about it.
That was quick.
That didn't even take long to explain that.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm stoked that someone really is gonna like this thing and use it for what it needs to be.
I don't think I'd be any more excited if I looked out the window and Mick Jagger was standing out here. I'll tell you, I don't know which one I would rather have. The Willys? I think I'd take the Willys. I would take the Willys. Sorry, Mick.
All right, it's time to take you guys and show you what we drove all the way to Texas for. An old Ford. I think it's worth the drive. I'm pretty excited.
That's why Paul brought his Ford-loving cousin, old Ford.
Let's go see it. All right. I'm looking at it and it's pretty cool. Here's the undercarriage of it, fellas. Look at that. I may be crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna make it home in this. I'm in love.
They're tubed, right? They got tubes in them.
They got tubes in them. So what did I say when you said you were going to drive it back? I think I said, I don't think that's a very good idea.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said, was it's not a very good idea.
Paul and I are full of bad ideas, so you're welcome, Jim.
Yeah. Looks like the muffler may be a little loud.
Oh, well, that's high performance.
Oh yeah, that makes it go faster.
Well, it sounds great.
I like it. This thing's cool.
I've wanted 20 years, and I bet I haven't put 15 miles on it.
15 miles in 20 years.
Yeah, that's because
How many miles are on it, Jim? Do you know?
It reads 44,500.
Oh, look at that sticker. Perfect.
Just looking at it, it looks like it has the original exhaust on it still.
Yeah,
All
I
the
think
clamps,
it is.
The pipes, everything.
So, and don't get out of here without me telling you, without me giving you. It's in the Cameo. It's the stuff that I found under the seat.
Oh yeah.
It's got hairpins, a little pen knife.
Oh, cool.
Tithing envelopes, a Twinkie wrapper from.
A Twinkie
wrapper.
Twinkie wrapper, because it almost looks like it wants to crumble in your hands, but I kept it all sort of protected.
That's fitting.
Does it have a spare tire? A spare wheel?
No, it does not.
That's going to be our bummer, is we don't have a spare wheel. But the tires look really good, and they have
Yeah, I'm
tubes.
not worried.
I believe that this axle has grease zerks for the rear bearings.
Oh yeah.
Because getting the hub off is going to be impossible.
Well, it should. All these did. Right here.
They reached. Yep, that's where it is.
And you got a grease right up here.
Oh yeah.
I actually.
What, have you ever greased any of that?
No. Well, some stuff in the front. Okay.
All right.
I've only driven it 15 months.
So we've got our work cut out for us.
Put a new gas tank, new fuel line.
gas tank, new fuel line.
We're good to go.
We're good. That's the only thing that matters.
That's the hard part.
My biggest fear was going to be the bearings not having grease in the back.
Yeah.
But now I see that you can get to that.
Yeah, we'll pump some grease in there.
So,
We're gonna go through and oil all the brake pivots so that gives us the best option we can of stopping. I hope.
I made you a little checklist of things that I think you
Oh yeah,
That's
we'll need that.
What kind of oil
let's let it
for it.
Let's let her down. Check it out. I'm excited. This is pretty cool. This is cool.
Oh, look at that. New factory Ford radiator hose. Nice and clean under here. Oh, the belt looks good. Are you kidding?
Well, we'll make it. So, question of the day: is there an extra set of points kicking around?
I think I have some points. So when you raise it up,
You push
that
that?
little wheel there,
And it goes
and
down.
it goes back down.
Okay.
And then it kind of wants to push over a little
Gotta
bit
go
like
to
that.
the side just a little bit to lock in. This thing is cool.
The seat is in remarkably good condition. I went ahead and put the clear plastic on it because I knew if I actually sat in it for very long,
It was
It
going
would
to
fall apart.
disintegrate, yeah.
But
There's no heater, but we brought one.
oh, good.
We brought a propane buddy heater for ice fishing.
Okay, there you go. Because I was going to say it's 6 volts. So,
Yeah, no, we figured on that. So
Oh,
this car is cool.
here, you're gonna like this.
Trunk is untouched.
Original jack and the original Ford script.
Yeah.
That is a big trunk.
It is a big trunk. It's a huge trunk.
So if we run a Carfax on it, this fender over here is the only thing that's going to show up. This little scrape.
Yeah, you just run a Carfax. Go ahead.
This thing is awesome. What kind of odds you giving us?
Do we
Yeah.
make it? Our default is a rental truck and a car trailer.
Okay, well, I'm going to say you're going to break down 3 times before you call a trailer.
Okay. All right. I like those odds.
I love it.
3 times.
Well, should we get it up in the air and grease it? And
I
then
think we grease it and go from
what
there.
do we got to do to make lights
See
work?
if we can get some headlights working.
I mean, everything else looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
It has mechanical brakes.
Yes.
How well do they work?
Oh, they're awful.
I knew it. I knew
They
it.
are. Well, you know,
But
so
the pedal's up and firm, right?
yeah, it stops if you stand on it.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
so we want to lube all them.
Yep.
Yeah.
All them
Points up.
work. Cool car. Well, let's get it. Grease it. See if we can make it roadworthy for 1,300 miles.
Okay. I could.
Give me the no BS. What do you think of the car?
She's dry. The car's cool. The car pegs the cool meter all the way to the top, but it's dry.
It's dry.
It's 44,000 actual miles. If you think about that, this car's how old? 1938. This car is 89 plus years old. It if you average that out to how many miles a year,
Oh yeah.
and nobody's really driven it since that lady,
Yes.
it's just been sitting.
Yep. So we're just getting everything lubed back up so it functions properly, because this doesn't have brake lines on it.
It looks like parking brake cable.
Yeah, I guess.
Legitimate automobile
Yeah,
parking brake
pretty much.
cables.
So this right here, this is the brake line, the cable. So we're lubing it up, making everything so it slides and works properly, and then we can go ahead and get the heck out of here.
This is the oldest.
What was?
I'm sorry. This is the latest tag. So I got the oldest and the newest.
That's cool. I like it.
And I've got all the others. There was a break during World War II, so I'm assuming they just
Parked it.
Yeah. I'm
Didn't
assuming.
drive it.
But yeah, starting.
That's cool.
Well, or
Started
they
in
probably
World War II.
didn't issue a plate or something. So what do you got going here, Paul?
Spare parts in case we need to work on the car. This is everything
This
to
is
do
all
with
the
this car.
spares?
Wiring, I think we've got ignition parts, some spark plug parts, a fuel tank if we need it. We're gonna get home. Let's see if I remember this process. All the way backwards,
Counterclockwise.
the wrong ways,
Yeah. and
on.
then flip that to on.
and then push this
Pull
button.
the choke out.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
She's alive!
Rev it up just a little, Paul.
She's a smoker. I love it. This is gonna be a fun ride home. Did you take the cable off? It's charging. We took battery cable off. She is good to go. Look at that. brakes aren't terrible. This car's cool.
Yeah.
Is it hard to see? Hard to see it going away? You've had it, what, 21 years?
20 years. I will miss it because I did love it, but what's in the driveway more than makes up for it.
It's your new love?
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked with this thing.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Did Paul make a good decision? Trading his Willys Wagon for this 38 Ford Coupe. Barn find, all original, 44,000 actual miles. 44,559 miles. We're gonna go do some paperwork, then we're gonna hit the road back to the Airbnb.
This is probably dumb.
Well, cousin,
Trading for the car wasn't dumb, but trying to drive her home might be.
I think
Did we put the air cleaner on it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good job.
I think about this picture right here,
Uh-huh.
and this is like something our fathers would have done.
Oh yeah, 100%. I dig this thing. This thing's so cool.
How long before the tires are
Square or round
Round
again?
again.
It's gonna take a minute. Get them warmed up.
Here we go. Second gear.
Smooth. We're good. She's purring.
There's one thing, the speedometer don't work, so
That's not new for us, really.
no, that's normal. I was just thinking on the mileage.
Yeah. He said it just quit.
So okay. Well, that's fair.
We're charging. We've got oil pressure. The temperature gauge seems to be working, so
is
we're
the
good to go.
amp gauge swinging?
Amp gauge works.
Smell that?
Old. It smells old.
It smells vintage.
Oh yeah.
It's starting to get warm. Like, I don't think the exhaust has ever been hot on this car. We're on the interstate.
It's just kind of sinking in that I own a 38 Ford.
It's cool.
It's pretty cool.
What a cool car.
The tires are round now, right now. Dude, you're gonna get this whole
Get a super-sized box of Twinkies here.
You're gonna get all of them gone.
Well, yeah.
Dude, it's not bad.
So, I'm about to show Paul the GPS.
Oh no. Tell me we're doing 53 right now. 53. That's what I'm saying. Holy jeez. 63. I'm slowing down.
Now, we don't need to go that fast, Paul.
Yeah.
If you've ever driven your car and just used the parking brake to stop with, essentially we have a parking brake system on the front and a parking system brake on the rear, and it's all hooked to a lever and a foot pedal, and that's how this thing stops. It does not have a hydraulic brake system like a traditional car, so the brakes work.
You gotta push hard.
But you gotta plan your stop as an event.
Yep.
Because it will be an event if you don't plan your stop. Honestly, it feels pretty good. The tires are gonna make it. It's a good thing because we don't have a spare. But as long as I'm not out of Twinkies, I don't care. I'm just along for the
We got
ride.
some Motor Munch jerky in the back. We're killing this road trip. You guys go ahead and tell me if I'm crazy. If you would have traded the Willys off for this car.
I already asked him.
Did you? I don't think I'm
If
crazy.
you haven't made that comment, let him know if he was or was not crazy, if he made a good decision. I already know he is pretty excited that this deal
happened.
popped up. Like, it happened. It really happened. Jim truly wanted that Willys. We, off camera, we did not tell you he filled out 106 entries.
Yeah, of the free entries.
Yeah,
and then he bought like $100 and something worth of stuff.
And mailed them. And he was so bummed when he didn't win. But when he sent the email and Paul called him, like, he was like a little kid.
Yep.
That's actually really cool. Oh, take this. Yeah, take this one. So, we're here at Harbor Freight. Set the parking brake and leave it running. Let's have a look at everything. We're still leaking fluid. It's actually out of the overflow tube.
Oh yeah, we're good.
I think that was 16 miles, Paul. What's your take?
I think we'll make it to Utah. I think we're good to go.
So we're gonna go in here to Harbor Freight. We're gonna get a few things that we need. We're racing this sun going down because we don't have any lights.
We need some lights.
We might play with them at home, but I don't know.
Let's go find some parts. Well, we've got some stuff from Harbor Freight. Let's head for an Airbnb. I think we're gonna do it. We're getting somewhere. We're motoring down the road, and we saw all of these. We had to stop and see what the heck there was here. There's some pretty cool stuff. Unibody Ford back there, dent side. There's some cool stuff in here, so pretty sweet. Go. Now we're 26 minutes. If we make that, we're gonna make her all the way.
Yeah. Kind of low. I have to roll the window down to get to these here in a minute. Twinkie ball?
Don't mind if I do, probably.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
For the record, Paul has pounded Twinkies too. It's jerky, Pepsi, and Twinkies.
That's what's kept us fuel. But wait, there's more.
Michelle, you're my hero.
This is as close to a peel out as we're gonna get.
The sun is going down currently, and we got 22 more minutes until we're at our Airbnb, so the race is on, basically.
Paul's run us out of gas.
We are
we have no lights.
We're in a bad way right here.
It's dark. We're out of gas and out of light. We're still not there.
We're close to there, though. I feel way better about life right now.
Because we're off the street, not getting ran over.
Exactly. Oh, little fuel. I feel pretty good about our last 2.5 hours on the road. Really no problems. She doesn't overheat. Things are good. We got headlights to deal with. We can't see where we're going. No one can see us. So we've got stuff to deal with. All right. There's power probe.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
Only a low beam.
Only a low beam. So we've got one high and one low.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got this old harness we brought with us, and we are gonna cut a piece of it, run it direct up to the battery down to the dimmer switch, right?
No, we're going direct to the headlights up front because we have one high, one low. We're gonna just pick one of each and plug them in. Okay. But we need these little barrel connectors. So the other end of this wire is just gonna clip to the battery, and that'll be that.
We've got fronts kind of figured out, sort of a little bit. We're trying to figure out if this backlight even works.
Right here.
Oh, it's on.
Okay, that's on.
That's on.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're gonna have headlights and tail lights. They're not gonna be good, but they're gonna be as good as they ever were.
They'll be 6-volt bright.
Yeah, 6-volt bright. That'll get us on the road. So we pretty much got this handled. We'll go get us some.
There you go. You ready?
Yeah, let's see these things.
Ready for lights?
That's what we've got right there. They're not very bright, but that'll get us home. So that's all we needed was home. Yeah, we got to go find something, or we're gonna get runned over. So that's the only light we've got back here. So we're gonna have to find something that'll keep us from getting run down. Should be able to go straight across there and eat at Sonic, right?
Yeah, light's green. Hit it. Well, we made it to Sonic. We look like a classic couple of kids out of Glendale and Orderville.
We can't roll the window down to order, so we had to get out. We got the hood open so we could take the lights off.
We're working on it. We're working on it. That's what we're doing. We're working on it. But hey, we're gonna eat something. So it turns out we've got a park light on this side. We have possibly a high beam on this side. We have one filament working on this side. So we're gonna have to mess with this one, but we'll get back to you because we're gonna eat right now.
And then we'll get more lights working.
Warmer in here.
Well, we've left that running.
Hi, we're back.
We're back.
We were ordering food. We were fixing lights.
We got stuff done. We're ready.
Life's good.
And we're driving this thing.
4 a.m. 4 dark 30.
We'll cruise.
We are. There's Brad. Hey, Brad.
Having us a little burger. Kind of a victory burger because we got lights now.
This is more than a victory burger. This is like, this is all of it. So if all goes well, 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Shake and bake.
We're gonna be right here doing the same things we've been doing all day for the last 2 days. Staring at each other as we drive. Trying, what was that noise? Things falling apart? Nah, we're fine.
This was quieter than the Willys though.
Oh yeah.
Our conversation is not 85 decibel.
Faster we went, the louder we got. We'll eat some food and go crash. Morning. It's 4 in the morning. It's early. We are out of here. Merlin's out checking oil in the car. We are gonna roll. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can get the traffic miles under us before traffic becomes a problem, and we can roll. So quick look around the house one last time. Give a shout out to Michelle for finding some crazy Airbnbs to stay in. So the Law Book House, that's one for the books. A little bit of water this morning.
Probably pushed more than a gallon out yesterday for those miles.
Yep. Headlights are hooked up. Look how bright those are. Woo. Ooh, yeah, we got this safety one.
Yeah, that's high beam.
Yeah, that's
Permanently on high beam.
high beam. We are race ready.
It's cold, just so you know.
Yeah, it's not warm. I put my big hoodie on this morning.
Did you?
I got my coat back there too.
Put my coat on, I got my gloves in hand.
It's dark, away we go. All right, current situation. We've been on the road for an hour, basically. Our headlights, they made her 15 minutes.
And then they blinked.
And then they died. We're running on a Harbor freight light on the front. We still have a tail light. Visibility, not good, but we're putting miles in, so we're still going. We'll check in if anything develops. Well, we've made it to a gas stop.
And a food stop.
And a food stop and a pee.
And an oil stop.
And oil. Let me show you our headlights. Oh, they're on. One's on. That one's on, that one's not.
This one might have come unplugged.
Yeah. Let's save our power.
Might have lost the wire.
Puking a little oil, or a little water. All right, we got our hot chocolate.
We're steaming the windows.
We've got our buddy heater going. Oh, it's warm in here now. We're not gonna be able to see very long, but we may have our ice fishing heater down here on the floor, keeping us warm. So
hey, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it. It's been cold.
It's cold.
No heater.
Got our hot chocolate in hand. We're out. Oh, we may have to turn that down onto medium. No visibility, fogged up windows. We're killing it here.
I got 2 hot chocolates, one in each hand. He doesn't realize I got the hand warmers.
No doubt.
It's 23 degrees here right now, and it says it feels like 16. I believe it.
I believe it too.
It's cold.
It's freaking cold.
You know, it can get this cold in Texas. Good thing we had a full moon last night. We see it going down in front of us. It's the only way we can see the road.
Yeah, we needed it while we were driving pretty bad.
Gallon of oil in now.
Gallon of oil.
Gallon of oil. We're on our third tank of gas.
We gotta find some heavy oil.
All these gas stations just have 1030, 1040. We gotta find some 2050 or 40 weight, something a little better. But we're almost to Lubbock. Just keep on trucking.
Just keep going.
us finally.
Finally. Ready for some sun.
We heard a little misfire in the motor when we were rolling through Lubbock. Other than that, it hasn't missed a lick.
Yeah, it's been good.
One little surge. Could have been carburetor ice or something this morning, but it's running good, getting about 15 miles to gallon and about 150 miles on a gallon of oil. We don't know where the oil's going. We haven't looked under it, but it's
not, there's no drips that we can really see like major stuff, so I think it's eating it.
The rear bumper's not dripping, we'll just say that. Yeah. But we're gonna keep moving and we'll keep bringing you along.
We're at an auto parts store. We need some oil. We have an oil consumption problem, so
we're gonna get some of those use less additives.
Yeah, we're gonna start trying those, I guess. We've got a long way to go still.
Update. Paul went to find a bathroom and I'm left alone with the car here. We got coolant dripping off back here. We definitely got a little issue with the radiator. We're gonna check the coolant, make sure it's full. I'm putting some Lucas oil stabilizer in it, Motor Honey. We've been putting 1030 in this thing and it's too thin. He was able to pick up some 2050, so we got some heavier oil. We're just gonna keep topping fluids off and keep an eye on it. The gauges work, obviously the oil pressure gauge and the temperature gauge. So the good thing is it's so cold right now that it's not really building pressure, but it is leaking. Every time we stop, there's a little puddle, and we have it coming off the left side here. Just keep on keeping on. Car's running good though.
Pretty cool car.
Why don't you, so what do you think? The smile still hasn't even come down.
The car's awesome still.
Like,
I love it. I mean, I'm freezing it to death. I'm shivering right now. But this is a cool car.
Two things. One is, where's your jacket?
Well, it's
you need your jacket.
I'm gonna put my coat on before we take off.
Let's, you forgot to get me some radiator stop leak.
We still need that?
I think we ought to put some in.
Do you want the silver stuff, or do you want the...
what I discovered while I was walking around. I like the silver stuff. Maybe bars leak would be good. See this fender dripping and this running board wet? See how wet that running board is right there?
But is it coming from the radiator or the overflow?
I think it's the radiator. I think the corner down there on the bottom
is leaking bad.
Is it still wet?
Yeah, it's wet.
Yeah, we probably
I'll go get some bars leaked.
We're here, we ought to.
I'll go get it.
This is the place where you get that stuff, Paul. So he's gonna get some bars leak and put in it. We'll top off the water, and then I'd say we're headed for warmer country, but we're not. It's actually colder where we're going, but we'll bring you along, keep you posted.
I bought some of the Derek approved K-Seal because he said that works really good. And then I got a backup with bars leak just in case. So
nice. So we'll put the K-Seal in first and then go for the bars leak on the next stop?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
And a gallon of antifreeze just because it's cold and why not? K-Seal. It's delicious. I'll shake it. It'll stir up in there. It's in. It's in. Maybe give her a squirt of antifreeze on top of it.
You think so, huh?
Why not? I don't know. I don't know how to mix this stuff. I didn't read the instructions. Directions: shake well for 30 seconds.
Shake well before using. Here. You want to shake the rest of it out of there?
Yeah, pour a little in there.
Frothy. That is perfect. Yeah, it almost sealed that hole up.
Yeah, fixed it. I'm gonna get my coat.
Yeah, get your coat on, Paul.
This camera on the top.
Yeah. Did you get some gloves?
They had some leather stuff, but I wasn't dealing with leather while I'm driving. I'm a race car driver. I needed cloth. So, I'm ready to go farming right now. Hey, did you try to shut my hood without?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't kinked the hood yet.
I'm gonna have to weld that up and fix that. Someone
shut the hood without. I don't know, but let's get on the road. This thing's warm inside for the moment, and it's time to go.
Oh, that didn't shut.
Pretty hard to start, isn't it?
Yeah, it fires right up. Okay, turn the heater on. I don't have one.
I put it in the trunk. I got tired of that heater. I could tell he's still kind of wound up about the car because he didn't offer for me to drive. So he's got to get a few more miles under his belt before he lets me drive his new baby.
You don't just turn that over to anyone. Make sure I can trust you.
I haven't drove the car yet. We're all topped off with fluids, so we'll see how long we can keep them in. We're in Texaco, New Mexico.
There we go. Yeah. Roads are crap. We are definitely out of Texas.
Definitely out of Texas. The roads just went away.
Yep.
We're gonna sneak through Clovis, and then we're stopping up here at a pretty cool little museum Paul's been talking about for 3 days now.
Yeah, I grew up watching the Billy the Kid movies. I was a fan, and we're this close to Fort Sumter. We're stopping.
So we'll take you guys along.
Yeah, I'm a Ford owner now.
Notice that Ford smile on his face until it breaks down.
I was gonna say it goes away though, right?
It goes away.
It hasn't just died, but it's dying, so we're just gonna stop and put gas in right now.
The good thing is it's warmed up.
Says who?
Hey, it's 36 over 25.
I'm pretty sure I have frostbite on my right foot.
Oh boy. So we're gonna put some fuel in. Luckily we have reserve fuel here.
Some of it inside. I did. When you gotta pee, you just go.
How you doing there, Paul?
You might ought to check the oil.
Why? We were just in town.
Yeah, but we ran out of gas. That means we're probably out of oil.
Paul thinks we're out of oil. Well, still dripping coolant.
Oh yeah, that means we still got it.
Still dripping coolant.
It's like a Harley. If it's still leaking, it still got it.
Yeah, it's still running off the fender. Yeah, this thing is really putting the oil somewhere. And as bad as the oil looks, I'm thinking it's probably burning it. I might have spilled a bit. Doesn't run in as fast as it should.
A little bit? There's a gallon on the ground down there.
It runs over.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put this bars leak in.
Yeah, it,
why's it got like milk chocolate in here instead of?
I don't know. We're not gonna judge the old car.
I don't know what that foam is, but
frothy.
I'd rather have not foam than have
Have not foam and have water?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I like to have a little bit of oil on my stuff here. I bet he won't do it.
Nope, I'm all done doing that.
All right, well, let's see if that'll get us to our next stop. Woo! It's bitter out there.
It ain't warm. Way warmer in here though.
That little breeze makes it wind chilling.
Heard?
All right, on the road again.
I'm gonna wait for the semi to go by and
Yeah,
then
that'd
we'll
probably
take
be a
off.
good idea. Oh, I don't think we can outrun him. I don't think we can outrun him, just saying.
We got a hundo left.
Oh yeah, she's back. All 85 horse, huh?
And all the mists are gone. We're good. All right, 100 miles on 5 gallons of gas. Let's do it.
All right, we are rolling into Fort Sumter. We're gonna go down here and check out this Billy the Kid Museum.
Watch, it'll be closed.
Oh, that's just your luck,
Let's
isn't it?
pull into. It looks freaking closed.
It does kind of look closed. You might have to do a Chevy Chase Wally World. All right,
Well, let's go get back in our car. Oh, that was slick.
step on that ice. Yeah, let's go get some fuel because we're almost out. We dumped
Then
our
you can drive.
5 safety in, and what else? Our oil. We need to make a funnel. We need to oil the generator. What else we got to do?
Then just put miles on.
Miles.
That's about it.
More miles in the old Ford.
Well, I'm rather disappointed about that.
Paul lost a bet. He lost a bet at the museum.
Yeah,
So I bet they're closed. He said, nope,
they're closed.
closed. So he's gonna let me drive his precious 1938 Ford. Never drove one of these before. Candy bar gonna make you feel better?
Can't hurt. A Snicker will always make the guy feel better.
We're going back
66.
through Vaughn. We're gonna go see some old gas stations. Maybe that'll make up for Paul's closed museum, because I've been through this road through Vaughn. And there's some pretty cool stuff to see over here.
I'm ready to see cool stuff.
Yeah. I think I'm going to eat the last of my queen bees and throw them out.
I'll get them for you.
There's 2 left. Let me get those for you. 2 Twinkies left. Running about 60 miles an hour. This car is going to make it home without breaking down.
I think probably. We've stopped. Oil pressure started going away, so we're thinking we're out of oil. Merlin had to pee, so he's over there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in this rig. We just got the oil basically changed because it needed that much. We should be in good shape. Has it got any oil pressures? It's got oil pressures again. Oh yeah, we're race ready. On the road again. All right, we're back on the race course now. We on this until we hit Flagstaff, right?
Yeah. Yeehaw.
Go up number 6, I believe.
It feels like 10.
It's a lot. So we'll get her fueled up, grab us a bite to eat, back on the road. I got some duct tape.
Ooh, duct tape.
And some zip ties.
Zip ties are good.
And a flashy light thing for the back.
Oh, nice. So we just did the quickest pit stop ever. We got fuel, we got water. Paul grabbed a light. Paul got lunch. So New Mexico state line, Arizona border. That hopefully is our next stop.
Yep. All right, we're just rolling into Albuquerque. We're getting there. We're putting on the miles. We're just ticking them away. The car's flawless. I mean, so far we've worked on it a little here and there, but
It's only had like 2 little hiccups.
yeah.
Like literally a hiccups. Like the fire goes out and it comes right back on, and then it don't do it again.
She's good. We're just gonna keep putting miles on and then see where we get tonight. We're gonna whip in here to this fuel center, put some fuel in it. We're gonna try to do a pit stop, as Luigi would say.
Pit stop.
Pit stop. At some point, we're gonna be strapping lights to the front of this car again.
But those lights only work for so long because they're battery powered.
Alrighty, I think this is the last fuel up before we make it to Flagstaff. We'll see how things go. Looks like it's leaking a little water still. It's been getting a little warmer as we climb in elevation here, so the car has at least. Hopefully we make it. We're not gonna make it in the light, I don't think. We'll have to put some lights on it. But yeah, we'll find out how this works. All right, we got some stuff.
Smells like gas in here.
I don't know why. Maybe it's because all that just running out the back.
3 quarts of oil in, about a half a gallon of coolant. So,
all right. Got yourself some pilot pizza, huh?
Yeah, I got you a slice too if you want some, but
What a swell guy.
You know, sometimes gas station pizza will go a long ways, and I don't know, we still got a long ways to go, I feel.
I feel like we've got a long ways to go too.
Yeah, I know we don't, but I know if I eat this pizza,
at least you got some food.
Whatever happens next won't be so bad.
It's easier to deal with when you're not hungry.
Yeah. What do you think, an hour and 10 minutes?
To what?
Dark. I'm pondering this dark thing after our lights went out this morning.
I'm trying not to think about it. I'm thinking maybe today will just be a long day. And the sun will just stay up there.
You gonna stay in Winslow? I know one thing, New Mexico, your roads suck.
Yeah,
like you do not spend your road money wisely. I don't know where you put it, but
it's not in the roads.
It ain't on the roads.
Yeah.
The newest roads look like they were done 100 years ago.
We'll check back in if anything significant happens. All right, she's getting dark. I believe we're gonna whip off the freeway here and jerry rig some lighting and check the water, because yeah, she's warm. I've been pushing it a little.
How much blood you got in the thermometer?
Oh, there's enough.
Almost all of it.
There's enough. So
at least I ain't the only one that overheated it. You can't blame me for blowing it up.
We'll wanna deal with that and fix some lights and put some gas in it and cross our fingers. We may be calling Murphy's Diesel before this whole day is over.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
I think we're gonna stop right here. Alrighty. Oh.
Yeah, she's a little warm there, Paul.
Well, we may be calling someone yet. It's
nice.
At least it's nighttime.
Hey, just for the record, Paul's foot's heavier than mine.
I want to get home. My butt's tired.
Gosh.
The old car's been awesome, but we may have been pushing her a little hard there.
Dude, we have got coolant down the side.
Yeah, I cleared down the whole side of the
Oil
car.
into the bottom.
And I'm gonna go ahead and start jerry rigging lights. I'll show you. I'm gonna let Merlin go ahead and fuel it, and well, I'll fuel it and then oil it, and yeah.
Well, it's dark. It's officially dark. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that 12 degrees in Flagstaff.
I know it. Let's do this. Let's go home. I've made my mind up. I'm staying in Flagstaff tonight.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be the smartest option. Hey, why don't you go ahead and turn the heater on?
yeah, it's on.
Okay. Well, if nothing else exciting happens, we'll see you in Flagstaff. All right, we are just pulling off the road in Flagstaff, man. We have officially made it somewhere.
You have the brightest lights I've ever driven with in my life.
Look at them. Pretty good. You can see what you're doing. Just barely enough. So, we made it to Flagstaff. Now to find Merlin's car and a motel. Alrighty, it's late. Merlin's getting his car pulled over here, and hopefully we can get his diesel to run.
The actual temperature, 25, feels like 15.
Woo, that's cold. Oh. We haven't had a heater since 3 o'clock, through 4 o'clock this morning when we left.
Yeah, that hot shower in that hotel room is gonna feel
It's
good.
gonna feel real good. Merlin, how many hours you got? 2 left or 3?
So I got about 2.5, 3 hours to home. It's right at about 200 miles, 190. But dude,
well, thanks for going with me.
dude, what an experience.
Yeah,
I mean, to get an old car like that and cruise across the country with you,
it's pretty cool.
you guys, this headlight thing, you don't want to try that at home.
Yeah,
But everything else,
you should probably try.
do it.
Yeah,
Like, do it.
the headlight thing was we had to.
Yeah.
That's all.
Take
No
your friend,
recommend.
buy an old piece of junk, drive it as far as you can. Who cares? Abandon it somewhere along the way.
Good times were had.
Seriously, like,
Yep.
so much fun. And honestly, once in a lifetime to drive a
Oh, yeah.
mile car like that old,
That far.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You don't get that chance every day, and we weren't going to skip out on it. We brought you guys along, so thank you, and we're going to go get a room and go to bed. All right, it's morning. I'm in Flagstaff. I got 3.5 hour drive home. I'm going to top the fuel, or top the oil, the water, and head out of here. So I got a ways left to go in this old girl, so we'll make it. I think she got awfully hot last night. It does not like idling in traffic. It hates it. So gotta keep the RPMs up and keep the speed moving. So gotta address something real quick. Merlin loves Twinkies. You guys should send Merlin some Twinkies. That guy can't get enough of them. So send him some Twinkies, maybe some Pepsi to wash him down with. Help that fella out. All right, on with this. He's alive. I got it took 2 gallons of water this morning and almost a gallon of oil. So she was out. It's gonna be a long trip home, I think. She's about done. We need to do some maintenance. And it is cold. All right, we're out of here. All right, I think we're out of this town. It's cold. We are down here in Marble Canyon. Last fuel up before I get to Kanab, I think. So we're gonna hit the road. She's developing. It's leaking. I'm gonna go ahead, throw the Raycons in, listen to a little Jack Reacher, hit the dusty trail. So here we go. Fab right now. Pretty steep hill. We'll see if she overheats. We're at 160 currently. Second gear. Just over 165. She's creeping up, but we're hanging. Territory now. We are going to pass Jacob's Lake here in just a second. Alright, we're on the downward click now. We've won. Alright, I'm just coming off the Kaibab. Starting to get like a whiff of something. It's not normal. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the smell is. Not overheating. Smells good, but I'm not cooking anything, so that's a hair concerning. I'm gonna stop at a gas station in about 5 miles, fill this thing up with gas, and roll on out of here to home. Put our last quart of oil in it, and we'll head for the barn, man. I'm excited to get home. Oh, it's been a long ride. This is fill up number 10. This is gonna get me home, so it's been a long ride. I am ready to be home, ready to be out of this car. I love this car. It was an awesome trade. I'm just ready to be home and be done with this car for a few days. I got some things to fix on it. The wind's terrible. The radiator's number 1 and the oil leak is number 2. I gotta fix those things. And then the car's gonna be pretty fun to cruise around town in, so we'll get some gas. Put some more oil in it, and we're out of here. It's been a good trip, and I'd do it again, but not tomorrow. I'm gonna wait a minute. We're out of here. All right, full of fuel, full of oil, full of water. Let's go home. The oil leak's still consistently bad. The water leak's worse. I just put 2 gallons of water. Well, gallon of antifreeze and a gallon of water in this thing, and it's dripping out the bottom of it. So if we wouldn't have done this in the winter time, it wouldn't have happened. We would have overheated and been on the trailer somewhere trying to find parts for this car. So thanks to Merlin for coming along with me and being the old ride along with me. It was a good time. It's always fun to catch up with him, BS for a while. Me and him will do more dumb things together. We'll go places we shouldn't, drive cars that we probably shouldn't drive all the way home, but we're gonna do it. We love it. It's just the challenge of, will this car make it home? This is a cool car. I love this thing. I don't have many plans for this car. I'm gonna leave it pretty much as is. I'm gonna fix the oil leaks, I'm gonna fix the water leaks. I'm gonna put some exhaust on it because it's terrible. Oh, I figured out what the smell was I was talking about. A Coke bottle rolled under the seat and was melting to the floor where the exhaust is blowing up on the floor. So that's been my only heater through this whole trip, is the exhaust warming the floorboards up. It's pretty nice to have that, or I'd have froze clear to death. So we'll roll on out of here. No, show you when I get home. The guys should be working. We'll get their reaction to the car when I get there. Just rolling back into Utah. I am rolling into Kanab right now. There's a few stuff. I enjoy this. There's a risk and reward to everything you do in life, and the reward was worth it on this one. I love this car. I love the era. These are just cool cars, and now I own one. So pull her into the shop and see what Tom and Coop think of this thing. First time pulling down into my yard with her. Oh man, that's a long drive.
Hey, old boy. What are you doing?
Been a long journey,
Oh
boss?
man, it's been a long, cold journey. Holy cow.
Well, look at the car, though.
Oh, the car's awesome.
Oh my gosh, this is so sweet.
The car is cool as can be. It's got some issues we got to deal with. It's a 38. Oh, that's our headlights. Don't you worry. That's how we on the freeway.
How do you even see that?
You can't.
You could.
You can't see out of it.
Hey,
This thing's cool.
I'll race you for pink slips.
Oh yeah, she's fast actually. It likes 65.
Oh my gosh, this
Any
is
faster
so
than that, she
sweet.
started shaking and rattling.
Oh,
We used 11 gallons of water, 21 gallons of oil, and 11 fuel ups. I used 6 gallons of water today.
this is so sweet though.
The car's
Holy
awesome.
cow, look at this thing.
Oh yeah, come check this out, Jace. How would one open the hood on this?
It folds up, doesn't it?
Look at this.
That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
You guys want to see something that makes this car more rare than anything we've ever known? Right here in this here envelope is every registration until 1964 when the car was parked in the barn.
That's insane.
Yep, every one of them.
How many owners has it had?
One. I'm technically the second owner of this car on paper.
Oh my god.
The lady that bought it originally died, willed it to her daughter who never licensed it. Then another guy bought it, never drove it, and another guy bought it, the guy I got it from, never drove it. I'm technically, on paper, when I register this car, will be the second owner of this car.
That is so sweet, son.
So-
Holy cow, that's sweet.
That's when it got parked in the barn. The lady lost her driver's license because she was old, and they parked
And
in
do
the
you
barn.
twist this to open the trunk?
Yep, push her down, lift the trunk up.
Wow. Well, this is a sweet,
Car's
sweet
cool.
ride.
Car is
Wow.
cool.
And the tires made it. I was surprised.
Well, the tires were brand new when we took off. They were 22 years old, but they were brand new. They still had little nipples on them and stuff.
but
And,
they're hard.
oh, they're bias ply.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you start out in the morning, they're square. Then they round out throughout the day. Look at the the temperature gauge in it. It's like a thermometer. It just goes up. See the
Oh yeah.
color
oh
in
my
it?
gosh. Yeah.
It just
does.
goes up. Last night when I got into Flagstaff, she was at 212.
She was hot.
Oh yeah, I was out of water. There was none left in
Yeah.
it. I dropped Merlin off and then headed for the motel, and I got into traffic and it was idling and it did not like it.
Is it a 3-speed? There's still fuzz on this door.
No, this is all original. This is
Oh
it.
my
He
God.
covered the seat with this vinyl.
I see that. Is
So
that
the-
the original seat?
Yes, that's the original seat in it.
Holy.
This, you pick this bad boy up. Oh, like so. And then all your luggage goes underneath the back seat.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty sweet.
That is pretty
Twinkie
cool.
wrappers under there.
Well, Merlin ate that whole thing of Twinkies on the way. He mowed them all down.
I bet he did.
We've lived in this car for a few days. All right, guys, so 21 quarts of oil, 11-ish gallons of water, 10 tanks of fuel, and I finally made it home in my 38 Ford. It was a good trip, long trip. I'm not gonna drive for a little while. I'm done driving, but that was a good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the trip as much as I did, so thanks for watching.
I'm in the yellow.
Yeah,
Paul says we need a battery.
Let's just change the battery.
Go get your paintings in punch, Paul. It's overrated. It's the most. You got to see this. You got to see this.
212.
So the temperature gauge looks like a
Thermometer.
a thermometer, but it's blood red.
Yeah.
That's the most blood we've seen in the thermometer.
That's a lot. That's all of it. It was full.
Okay. I always push record before I take off because I always forget.
Okay.
You know how to run it, right?
No.